Hi, this is Jacob with PCTechGuide.com, and today we're going to be covering selling your iPhone. Now, we've had a question submitted about the best way of selling your iPhone, and there's many different ways of and options that you have out there, and we're not just going to cover iPhones, we're really going to cover all phones. So any phone that's worth money, and that'll be, your iPhones are going to be worth a lot of money, Galaxies are going to be worth a lot of money, at least for the moment anyways, right? So special consideration for iPhones, and that is when you go to if you're buying a new phone anyways, let's say Apple, and it's a launch day event and you're there, they'll actually buy your phone from you, at least they have been. And now the deal that you're going to get on that phone isn't going to be nearly as much in most cases as it would be selling it at an alternative site. So just keep that in mind. Yes, it's super easy just to quickly sell your iPhone just at Apple as you're getting the new phone, but you're just not going to really get the real retail value. Another great way is listing the phone on Craigslist, and listing the phone on Craigslist has multiple benefits, and one is you can see the going price for that phone, because people will be listing the phone, and chances are you'll find several models, even if it's, let's say, the Galaxy 4 or the iPhone 5 or 6. You're going to see what other people are selling it for, and then get an idea of what you might be able to sell it for. Now, of course, the downsides of selling on Craigslist is, you got to deal with people. So you're going to have some tire kickers. You're going to have to eventually meet up with somebody to actually exchange the goods. If you do end up meeting up, I recommend you just go to your bank and walk inside. They ask you to help, just say, hey, no, you're waiting for somebody, just do the transaction inside the bank. I do it all the time when I'm meeting up on Craigslist and exchanging money. It just, for me, I feel a lot safer doing it inside the bank. But there's good and there's bad. You're gonna have, like I said, tire kickers and people who want to haggle. So just watch out for that. Next up is selling on eBay. Now, when you sell on eBay, if you already have a seller's account, great. If not, then it's a whole lot more complicated, because basically what you're going to have to do is open up a seller account and go through the rigmarole there, and once you actually list the product, eBay is going to take out their fee, which just keeps growing and growing and growing all the time. So expect the eBay fee to easily be 15 to 20 bucks. Plus, you got to consider shipping. Plus, I would only list your item in the United States. I wouldn't ship outside the United States, or whatever country you're in. Just ship to the countries that normally would buy from around you. I really wouldn't be shipping outside of my jurisdiction, honestly. There's just too many scammers. And if you don't have a lot of feedback in your eBay profile, people are going to be far less likely to bid on your phone, and so you won't get as much interest. So even if you see another phone selling for $200 or $300 used, yours very well may not. And the other thing on that is when I use eBay, I swipe. So I snipe. Sorry. So basically, when I'm on there, I put in my bid. I have software that enters in my bid at the very last second, and that's the max I'm going to pay. So basically, I'm paying the least amount for that item as possible. And a lot more savvy users are doing that all the time. Now, if you have other items to list as well around the house, then I'd recommend, hey, that might be a really good route for you to go, because you can possibly get a decent price, but it's a crapshoot. And I've had items that I've certainly sold on eBay that I was like, oh wow, I can't believe I got that much. Then I've had items that I expected a lot more out of, and I didn't get even close to what I thought I was going to get. Way beyond on the average price. So the other one we're going to look at here is going to be selling at a kiosk. So if you haven't gone to a mall recently, or the like, there's phone kiosks, and basically you can walk up to the phone kiosk, you put in your phone, the condition, everything, put in the phone, and it'll spit out money or something for you. And generally kiosks are self-serve. They're nice in the fact that it's really convenient. So at a kiosk, you're probably going to get more than you might from, let's say, the Apple Store, but otherwise you'll get more off of Craigslist by doing the work there. Kiosks are going to pay you the least amount of money generally, and you're far better off just selling the phone online at a reseller. And this is really the way that I recommend most people go about doing it. So the best way to sell your phone, in my opinion, is going to be at a tech reseller. Now they've been popping up all over the place. So there's like thousands of them out there now. Some of them are really crappy, and then other ones are far better. So for instance, we're going to take a look at this one right here. So this one happens to be from nextworth.com, and that's a pretty popular site. It is trusted. I put in an Apple 5C here. We're going to see that they're going to pay me $80. It's 32 gigs. It's white. I put in basically, the best things you could put in here, and they're going to pay me $80 for my iPhone 5C. Now this is in July 10 of 2015. So if you're watching this at a later date, you might be like, "Oh wow, $80 is really good." It will be really good in like 3 years. That'll be awesome. But right now, you should be able to get more out of that. So I go to another site, and this is a site I've used multiple times, and that's going to be Technolo. And going here, you can choose your phone, and it'll show you the max amount you're going to get for that phone. And we're in the 6s and 6 pluses here, and basically is what it's going to equal out to. I did Verizon 5C on the other one, so let's do Verizon 5C, 32 gigs. Yeah, it's going to be $115 basically is what you can expect to get from them. That's if it's in perfect condition. It's going to be $115. If it's in good condition, and I think I just got to check good. There we go. It's $105. So even in good condition, that's still $25 more. In perfect condition, it's $35 more. In broken condition here, they'll pay you $15. So, broken ones, they don't care so much about. If your phone is broken and you have a 5C, 32 gigs, believe me, you're going to get a hell of a lot more than that selling it on eBay. And when you sell it on eBay, be sure and use the broken keyword in the title. So say broken iPhone 5C 32 gig. That's exactly what I do. There's tons of people, and I know some of them, who just buy broken phones and resell them. And it can be good money for them. And they're willing to pay $30-$40 for it because they know they can throw a brand new screen on there, a brand new back end on there, and replace whatever part is damaged on your phone, and it looks perfectly new. So if they buy it for $40, they put in their manual labor plus another 20 or 30 for the part. They can squeeze out some money, and tons of people are doing that. Now, we do have this all in a written guide, and I kind of go into a little bit more detail of my thoughts on it in our written guide on PCTechGuide.com that we'll link to in the description below. We also have a link directly to Technolo and on our site, and it's going to be also in the link below. So we have the Technolo link there to take you right over there. Now, this is an affiliate link, which means if you end up trading in your phone, we will get a commission for it. I just want to be upfront and 100% so you know that, hey, we make money when you trade it in, and that's what allows us to offer the advice here. I like Technolo. Like I said, I've used them before. I've actually used them 2 times before. It's a great site. It's one that I personally would recommend if you're looking at an online retailer. Otherwise, you could, like I said, you got the Craigslist, you got eBay, you got Kiosk, so you got quite a few options out there. I hope this helps, and take care.